Good morning, madam.
Good morning, everyone. Am I on? Can you guys hear me?
I'm Vijay Mishra.
Happy Diwali, everyone. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Wait just a couple of minutes. Everyone should be here.
Happy Diwali.
Hi, Becky. Good morning.
Hi, Kim. I see we have Sukumar. Hi, Sukumar.
Shandan, let me send quickly a link to the group and make sure we all get on here. Hi, Shandan. Hazard Ali, hello. And let me quickly send this Zoom to our top leader group. I don't know where Sanjeev is. Let's see.
Maybe troubles with the internet.
Trouble with internet, that's for sure. Yeah, he sent the please check for that. And then I'm going to send this to another group because not everyone.
Good day, ma'am. Good day.
Hi, Sycamore. How are you?
Hi, Sukumar.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, I'm putting it in the top leader group. I would expect all top leaders to be on the call. Hopefully they will. We've got some good training today. We put the password. Kamal, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let's see, password, sorry. Oh, Kamal said he's going to attend.
I see Kamal here.
Yeah, I know. We see Kamal. One second. Okay. Okay, so I shared it with the top leaders and they should share it with all their team. Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is being recorded, so let me go ahead and introduce myself. I'm Kim Gaulke, Global Expansion Leader from Houston, Texas. I'm with Upline Leaders, Diamond Leaders, Bekki Hurley and Kathleen Radu. And I think, is Kathleen coming on? Yeah. Oh, there's Sanjeev.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. It's so nice to have everybody on. So I ask everyone to download, if they could, the pages of 39 to 66 in the GoPro book. This is the GoPro book. I'm just going to share that with you. But we did send a link that you could get that on your computer. And it's a very, I think everyone in network marketing should read that book. It's just so simple.
Absolutely.
Simple directions on how to become professional at this network marketing. Successful people in network marketing are not hunters. They're more like farmers. They build relationships. They build trust with the people, skillfully transfer the belief they have about the products. So they build first trust before they try to get them to take a look at their opportunity or products. And by that I mean that they think about, is that person interested in the product or is that person interested more in the business? So you know exactly what, you find which problem they may have and then you try to solve it as easily as possible. They put themselves in the prospect's shoes and don't put the prospect on the defense. That's very important. Instead of acting like a shark, they act more like a coach or a consultant. So it's really important that we definitely develop these skills so that we can duplicate these skills down to our downline. So if you're doing this, your prospect's going to do it. So skill, you know what I forgot? I started off on put the wrong page. But anyway, skill 2 is basically inviting prospects to understand your product or opportunity. This is most critical, absolutely most critical. The way you invite them. You find out their issue, if they need the product, if they're looking for a better way to live life, to have a career. You first form that relationship with them, and then you decide whether you want to give them opportunity for product or opportunity for the business. And you don't make them feel hunted, you make them feel like you or a consultant trying to help them, okay? And let me try to stay on target here. Okay, I'm gonna read from my book because I'm having some issues with this. Okay, so bear with me here. There are 8, I have a big highlighted area, 8 professional tips on how to invite your person to join your company or join as a customer. Okay, this can be found on page 48. Step 1, be in a hurry. You will find that professionals are always in a hurry because people like people that are busy. People like to be around people that are busy, people that are have energy and have excitement. So always be in a hurry. You can look at different examples. There are examples of being in a hurry with your warm market as well as your cold market on page 49. That's why I ask you guys to have this for a highlight so that you could highlight these things so that I don't have to go through each and every thing. But this is really, really, really important in this book. These 8 steps and mastering them and duplicating them with your downline. I highly recommend that you all take a look, take the time to download it and to practice and study these 8 tips on how to do a professional invitation. The next step is to compliment the prospect. So complimenting the prospect must be sincere. It can't just be some, people can tell if you're sincere or not. So find something about that person. People like to be complimented, and they're more receptive. I had someone yesterday come to my door and they were selling something, and there was a child, and I said, no, I don't have time. And then the kid says to me, oh, I really love your yard. It's so beautiful, and then of course, then I felt bad that I said no to the kids. I said, oh, okay, you know what? Right now is not a good time for me, but if you come back, I'll take a look at what you have to offer. So just by him giving me that compliment, I was open to him. So that's an example of giving someone a compliment. It was a sincere compliment because I do have a really beautiful yard. So the other one is make the invitation. Make the invitation. They have also ways that you can do that with a direct approach. You can do it with a warm market, and you can do it with an indirect approach. The direct approach, I'll just go over that one, and then you guys can look up the indirect and the other one. This is used when you're inviting people to learn more about an opportunity for them. Most people use a direct approach for all of their prospects. It usually goes something like this. I found a way for you to get rich. Let me tell you all about it, blah, 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 blah. I understand the passion, but really, who's going to get excited about that unless they're getting a call from a millionaire? That doesn't mean the direct approach doesn't work. It does. It has an important place in our invitation process, but it should be reserved for people who know and respect you, or for people that you know are searching for something better, which is your warm market. Okay, so don't just pitch everyone, okay, I have a way for you to become a millionaire. That's why you form a relationship with your prospect to find out where they are within your relationship and where they are within their life. So your warm market, you can read on that. Then you can read on your cold market how to make the invitation. Making the invitation is very important. Don't just, tell them, oh, okay, I'm going to make you a millionaire. That's not going to work. Trust us, it's not going to work. You want to tell them, for instance, if they are looking for a better way, are you happy with what you're doing? What are you doing currently as a profession? Are you able to go to the beach and work from your laptop? You can give examples like that, but promising someone to make them a millionaire, I would not suggest. Okay, so making your invitation, you should give some thought to that. That's number 3. Number 4, and this is a very, very important one, if I would you. If I would you is also a really important question because it puts people in a position to say yes. If I said to you, if I send you a video explaining what I do, would you look at it? More times than not, everyone would say yes, of course. And then you'll go into your next step. So that's a setup for, this would be if you're on a call, you're in a hurry, you compliment the prospect, you make the invitation, you have a video, for instance, that explains what you do. You ask them, if I would send you this video, would you take a look at it? Step 5 is get that time commitment. They're going to, normally 99% of the time, they're going to say yes. And then you're going to say, okay, well, what time do you think you're going to have time to look at this? And they're going to give you a roundabout time, or, are you going to try to get them to give you a roundabout time and say, okay, then number 6 is you confirm the commitment. So they say, okay, I'm going to look at it. I'll have time by tomorrow. And then you say, okay, well, if I get back in touch with you on Thursday, will you have time to look at it? And normally they'll make that commitment. Your whole objective is to get them to commit to seeing your product or opportunity. And making the relationship with them before, not just sending out a video, cold market, send it out, they don't even know what's coming. That's not going to work. It may work sometimes, but if you really want to be successful, I would follow these 8 steps and duplicate them with your downline to see your company, see your own business really grow. So step 7 is schedule the next call. So before you get off the phone with them, you schedule your next call. You're telling them, okay, I'm sending you the video. You're going to see it on Wednesday. Can I give you a call on Thursday? Let's say Thursday at 3 o'clock. Do you think you'll have time to look at it by then? They'll either say yes or no. If they say no, then say, okay, would Friday be better for you? And then just set up that call before you get off the phone. And step 8 is then get off the phone. So those steps, I highly, I can't say, I hope that you guys are understanding it in our language. And if not, I can post these in the groups and we can discuss it. It's really, really important to follow those steps because making a professional invitation is part of the whole system that we work with. I went really fast through that. I don't even know what the timing is, guys. I had a lot more that I wanted to go. I was going to go step by step, but I kind of got lost in there. So, but I hope that you guys all understand it. I know in the past, there are a lot of companies that use different things to promote their company or tools that they send out, like that used to be DVDs or CDs, and it could be all sorts of things. The first thing that you do in our company is send them a video. And after that video, say the next step, after these 8 steps are complete and they've seen your video, then you're going to go back and then try to make a meeting with them, whether that be a Zoom one-to-one, whether you live close enough that you can meet them at a coffee shop, whether you're prospecting all in the same neighborhood and you can meet, a few of them together. Then you try to set up a one-to-one meeting to close the deal. And basically, this is setting you up, sending them the information first, lets you know what they're interested in, whether it be a product or an opportunity. And still, if it's just a product, you still may want to meet with them because once you meet with them, they may be more inspired to join the company. Okay, and any questions? Anything you guys can add, please?
Yeah, no, I thought that was awesome, Kim. And I think that one of the things that I would just add on top of that is just realizing that you might have to keep going through these steps with that prospect as well. Because most people, it's a relationship. You know that yourself. We've been working with some people and you have to go back and then you answer the questions. And like I talk a lot about it being like playing like a ping pong or tennis match. You serve the ball, you wait for the ball to get served back to you, and then you keep going through this process and following those 8 steps over and over again until you lead the person to a decision. And that's all. It's only our job and your job to get the information in front of the people. It's not your job to have them make the decision. It's just your job to get them to the place where they will make that decision. And even if it's a no right now, it might be a yes later on. I love that Kathleen, Radu, and I were at a meeting with was it Vivian She? I can't remember her name now. You're muted right now, Kath. But she had been presented with the business opportunity only for, like, it was a 5-year process, and this was with a few different people. So shame on that person that started out with her just wanting her to do the business. She was a very successful business person at that time, and she was like, no, I'm not looking for a business. Then somebody approached her just about the product for her health. They knew she had a health issue. They approached her about the product for her health. She is a triple diamond now. But the person that got the right one was the person that knew what her language was at that time. She wasn't interested in the business. She didn't believe that the business was there. Took the product for her to see the business. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to be the case for everybody, but just because somebody's only interested in the product, don't undersell that, taking through those steps. Then you can, once you have somebody engaged with what they're interested in at that time, then you can be around them to expose them to more of the opportunity. And boy, how many diamonds did she say she had under her, Kathleen? 17 diamonds in her downline.
And like 160 rubies, 100 emeralds. It was incredible.
Yeah.
One of the things that I just want to say, because as Kim was going through, really good
Kim. Yeah.
And Bekki, I was going to say exactly the same thing, that it's something that you're constantly doing. But probably the biggest lesson that I've learned in networking, and even the previous, direct sales that I was in, is patience. Patience is the key to really making sure that sometimes we just get so, we're so focused on the outcome that when we become impatient, we get sloppy on things. And that's when we start to jump out at people, and we try to force them to make a decision, and we try to push our ideas of what would be best for them on them. And if you can just really be patient in the process, sometimes it takes, I have to do it still to this day, and I'll have a conversation with Bekki, when is a good time to follow up? How long should I follow up? Here's what's happened. Should I wait 2 or 3 days? Let's wait the weekend, then we'll follow up. So again, it's just being patient and knowing enough that you know what you have, and you know how great Jeunesse is, you know how incredible the opportunity is. So be patient with it. And make sure that you just give them what they need. You can't kind of give everybody everything. Somebody said this on stage in Expo. It's like you can't eat an elephant all in one. You got to take it piece by piece, right? And that's exactly what it is with Jeunesse. It's just being patient, taking time, and following those steps that Kim laid out. So good job, Kim.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, wonderful. And if you have not been keeping up with that, we've sent out the PDF. I can't tell you how important this information is. It's just the basics of building relationships with people. This is kind of the how to win friends and influence people of the network marketing. Yeah.
And what's so good about that too is that, people always say, it'd be so great if it came with a guidebook. Well, this is really a good guidebook. It's somebody, this is Success Leaves Clues. These are all the clues. This is put together by the top people in the industry. Yeah. So this is an incredible way to grow your knowledge of this industry. If you really want to be a professional network marketer, this is going to be your book to follow.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we'll be back in 2 weeks with this. I will get this recording out. And did I get the last recording out?
No.
Okay, and Bekki, are you going to go over the dates for university?
Yep, I've got everything here.
Okay, good.
I was just saying that we'll be back with this book. So in the meantime, get caught up on this and start using this, this information. Really start to use that. Okay, so announcements. So we still have up till October 31st. Remember, that is Eastern Standard Time here in North America. We've got the 3+1 reserve offer still going on. And we have RBL is coming. Oh, I meant to bring mine out here to show everybody what it is. It's an amazing hair system developed by Dr. Nathan Newman, who is the same fellow that does all of our stem cell skin products. He worked on that for almost 10 years. He was in the works of doing that when Jeunesse actually was birthed 10 years ago. So that's launched here in the rest of the world, coming to you guys. That's going to be very, very exciting. Is there anybody in India that is losing their hair? I think so. And then of course we have got, that will be launched at the meetings in November at the universities. So we have Mumbai on November 16th. All of these meetings are going to be running 9 to 5. The one in Mumbai on November 16th is at the Maluha, the Fern. Then we have Delhi on November 17th at the Pride Plaza Hotel, and Kolkata on the November the 19th at the Fern Residency. Price for all these is just 200 Indian rupees, which is under $3 US. So it's very, very reasonably priced. They're having them at some tremendous locations. I'm very happy to see that they've got the locations in a very professional setting. So not only do you want to get yourselves there, you want to get your teams there, you want to get your prospects there. That's what you can be using this information for right now, and you're going to be doing it to invite people. The goal right now is to get people in front of the success. Let them see the people that are involved. Let them see the culture of Jeunesse, and then it makes it much easier for you then to get them to that decision. So very, very, very important. That's coming up in just a couple of weeks now. So please get your people invited, get your tickets purchased yourselves, and get your teams there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wonderful. Kim, anything else to add?
No, I think you.
Oh, I forgot to talk about the double up.
Oh yeah, the double up. Yeah, definitely.
Double up at the same time as the reserve got that double up promotion to the end of this month, end of October. Again, the same thing, October 31st at midnight Eastern Standard Time, North America. You've got for that. So that means whatever bonuses you're earning, you will earn double the bonus.
I've never been done before.
Never
So
been
if
done.
you're looking, if you're thinking, I need something to make more money to get started, this is a gift from Jeunesse. Don't leave this money on the table.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we'll get this recording out. I guess I'm going to be putting 2 out at the same time. I apologize that I didn't get that last one out. I get off doing some other stuff and I forget about that. So lovely, you guys. Happy Diwali. We hope you enjoy your week of celebrations.
Absolutely, guys. Peace out, and I'll be in touch on WhatsApp.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye,
See you
everyone.
soon.
Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye.
Bye.